Good morning, children. Welcome to our social science class where we are discussing Chapter 2, the Regional Kingdom Part 1. And this will be our video number 3. Okay. Now, we have completed Northern Indian portion, isn't it? Now, in Regional Kingdom of North, we have discussed about the powerful ruler of North, isn't it? Now, who were the powerful ruler? They were Rajput, Ghaznavids, Ghurids, Palas and Gujara Pratiharas. Isn't it? I hope you all have remembered that. Now, in our today class, our topic of discussion will be on Deccan Kingdom. Okay. So children, open your books. So let's begin with our today's topic, that is the Deccan. So before we start the Deccan, children, you must know the area which it cover or what is Deccan. Clear? So the area that lie between Narmada and Krishna river is known as the Deccan. Clear? Now I had already said you the most powerful ruler of Deccan was Rashtrakutas. Do you remember that? So we will start Deccan with Rashtrakutas. Okay. So the Rashtrakutas, they rose to power in 8th century and under Danti Durga. That means Danti Durga was the king of that time and he was very powerful, and under him only this Rashtrakuta dynasty rose to power. Clear? Now, he and his successor Krishna I consolidated. What do you mean by consolidated? It means to bring together. That means he and his successor Krishna I had made the dynasty, that is the Rashtrakuta dynasty, very strong and powerful. Clear? Now, the Rashtrakutas ruler, they rule the region in the present day Maharashtra. Okay. Now these Rashtrakutas, they fought against Palas and even they fought against Gujara Pratiharas in the north. Clear? Now when we talk about north, they fought with Palas and Gujara Pratiharas, and when we talk about south, they fought with Pallavas, Pandyas and Cholas. Clear? So children, what did you see out here is that they, that is the Rashtrakutas, were continuously involved in war, isn't it? And when any kingdom, they were definitely involved in any war for gradual period or for a long period of time, then what will happen? That means it will make the empire very weak, isn't it? So Rashtrakutas, as they were engaged in continuous war, then what happened? They became very weak and they were overthrown in the 10th century. Clear? That means as they were continuously engaged in the war, they became very weak. As they have engaged all their power, they have totally engaged in the war, they could not concentrate in their kingdom. So for that reason their kingdom became very weak, and in the 10th century their Rashtrakutas was been overthrown. Clear? Now, Rashtrakutas were patrons of art, architecture and literature. Okay, what do you mean by patron? Patron means support. That means the person who support art, literature and architecture. Clear? Now, the famous Kailash temple at Ellora, rock-cut caves at Elephanta were made during the time of Rashtrakuta only. Got it? Now, at last, what we can see is that the Rashtrakutas, they encourage the regional language too, and they have encouraged especially Kannada. Clear? So this Rashtrakutas has been clear, children. Now, apart from Rashtrakutas, there were also other small kingdom in Deccan. Clear? Because Rashtrakuta was a powerful in Deccan. Apart from Rashtrakutas, we have found that there were very small kingdom was also there. Now let's see that one. Okay. Now the first one kingdom which we will discuss is Yadavas of Devagiri. Now Vilamma has founded the kingdom in 12th century. Clear? Who has founded? Vilamba has founded the kingdom in 12th century. Soon after Yadavas, they consolidated the region that is between Narmada and Godavari river. This kingdom became very rich. Why? As this was located between Narmada and Godavari region, so lots of trade used to happen out there. Clear? As trade was taking place out during that time in Yadava, so they become very rich. Clear? In the 14th century, Khalji ruler they came and they annexed their territory. Clear? Now, next we will see Chalukyas of Kalyani. Now, these Chalukyas of Kalyani, they were also known as later Chalukyas or Western Chalukyas. Clear? Here, the greatest ruler was Veera Monk, and he and his successor built many temples at different places of Karnataka, like they built at Aihole, Badami, and Patadakkal. Clear? Now, next we will see Kaiketyas of Warangal. Clear? Now, Kaiketyas of Warangal, they ruled in 12th and 13th century. Now, their kingdom was between Godavari and Krishna river. Okay. Now, Kaiketyas, they were the follower of Saivism. Now, what do you mean by Saivism? Those who are the believer of Lord Shiva, or we can say those who worship Lord Shiva, they were known as Saivism. Clear? And in 14th century, what we can see is that this kingdom was conquered by the Sultan of Delhi. Clear? Now, the last kingdom we are going to talk is about Hoysalas of Dwara Samudra. Clear? Now, these Hoysalas, they ruled the kingdom that was covered by present-day Karnataka. Clear? Here, the most powerful king was Vishnu Vardhan. Okay. Now, later, what we came to see is that this Hoysala was been absorbed in Delhi. That means it was also been taken away by the Sultan of Delhi. Clear? So, this is all about the Deccan kingdom. So, out here we cover the entire Deccan in our today class. Okay. So, just go through this Deccan kingdom. Clear, children? In our next class, we will continue with our South Indian kingdom. Okay. So, till then, take care. Thank you.